up, y'all? What up, what up? How is everybody doing tonight, folks? Sorry, I have been being very busy here lately, guys. I haven't had much time for nothing but to take care of mama. So, first off, I want to start off by apologizing to you guys. I know I've not been making content like I normally do, and I truly apologize. So, mom is doing better. I've had I had a head cold or a sinus infection for the last couple of days, but I'm getting over that pretty quick. I've been taking amoxicillin, so hopefully that's clearing up that infection. What the hell ever is going on, but I'm starting to feel better. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming to hang out with us tonight. Very much appreciated. We love you folks, and we thank you. But mom is doing pretty good, guys. We got to get that feeding tube took out. Apparently, it's got to stay in there 6 months. So, or not 6 months, but 6 weeks. Sorry, didn't mean to say that. 6 weeks. So, but anyhow, she's eating solid foods and stuff like that. So, that's not a real big deal. We just got to get that friggin' thing out of her. Other than that, she's pretty happy except for what they done to her damn hair, man. That's the only complaint I got. Is they let her lay there and turned her damn hair into having dreadlocks pretty much. And listen, I know their job was just to save her life, and they did that, and I'm appreciative. But there's also patient care too, and I don't think that damn reloader would have ever let a patient get in that shape. Just to be honest with you guys. How's everybody doing? What's up, Grath? Y'all please hit that subscribe button. What are you going to do in World War III when you see a Russian paratrooper in your Appalachian Mountains? We're going to do exactly what the hell we did to the British and to the Union. When they got into these mountains, they learned that these mountain boys know how to run these ridges and hollers. And yeah, this isn't the best place to come and try to attack because we normally get the high ground. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Kings Mountain or not, or the Battle of Kings Mountain. Propane money, yeah, I need some damn propane money, bro. I will take some propane money. Thank you on the 11K deal there, Josh, very much. Yes, I've got a couple of the shades for my scopes and stuff. Yes, I do. Reloader, what's happening, dog? I knew your ass would be in here. But if you had to choose one rifle and one pistol, what would it be? If you had to choose at the end of the day just to grab something and go get in the bushes and the woods and hide out for days, what would you choose? If it was me, around here, there's not a lot of 1,000-yard shots unless you get on top of one of these mountains. Then you can make a long shot and pluck somebody off. But in reality, I don't know, man. A 5.56 11.5 and a G19. David picks the same thing. I'm probably going to go with the 10.5-inch suppressed 300 blackout. If it was me, thank you, David. I'm probably going to go with the suppressed 300 blackout with a 10.5-inch barrel. That's my 7.5-inch barrel. But I do have a 10.5-inch barrel, and also I've got a bolt action one on the way from Bear Creek Arsenal. And I'm probably going to pick my 357 SIG. To be honest with you, I've got a holster from Vanish Holsters that will accept the flashlight and all that good stuff. So, plus I've got plenty of magazines and I've got plenty of ammunition. I can actually reload my own ammo. A lot of people's like, "Oh man, that's a weird caliber." Not really. That's one of the most common calibers you can find because it uses the same exact bullet as a 9mm, a .355. So any 9mm bullet I can load into a 357 SIG case. So, yeah. G48 all the way, Beasley. Which I got both. The G48's better in my opinion. It's slimmer. It's got a little bit longer barrel. Not a lot, but it does have a little bit longer barrel. And you can have the same amount of rounds as a G19. The G19 is kind of become obsolete with the Glock 48, but it still has its place at the end of the day. A CM MG22, hell yeah. What kind of ammo are y'all shooting? You going M855 green tip? If it was me, I would do the Barnes 62 grain or the Spear Gold Dot. I don't know why. I've always been a 7.62 kind of guy. I like a 7.62 bullet. Well, that's what I'm saying, Reloader. That's why the G19 will always have its place. I mean, but in my opinion, for concealed carry, the Glock 48 just makes more sense in every way. Unless you have hands the size of a damn, well, yeah, we won't go there, but yeah. Oh, I'm 300 blackout all the way, bro. I love my 7.62 calibers. Plus, you can go supersonic and still have that power and stuff. If you need to go supersonic, you can. And that's why I have. If I do need to go supersonic, I've got this Barnes bullet, which is badass. Those are 120 grain. 7.62. That's going to blow all to hell. But those right there are one of the. That is a Barnes. It's either 120 or 25 grain TAC TX. And all it is a tip triple shock. And I promise you, those are wicked. Uh, do I think somebody would survive a green tip? A lot of times it's just going to poke a hole and keep right on trucking. It just depends the distance that you're at. It may go to tumbling. No, I don't think that's a survivable hit. To be honest with you, it just depends on where you get hit. But they did away with the green tips and now they have the M855A1. That M855A1 is a bad bitch. I'm telling y'all, man. That M855A1 is a different beast. I wished I could get my hands on some of those. This is one of those 300 blackout, that's one of those black tips. That's what it does when it hits. Yeah, and it's all if you get lucky and it tumbles or not. If it tumbles, now you're probably got them. That Hornady Varmint Express, now them will blow all to hell. They ain't no joke. I heard 22355 grain and a 20-inch barrel explodes on impact. It just depends on what kind of 55 grain it is, man. If it is one of these VMAXs, absolutely. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you take one of these right here that I've reloaded, and this is a 55 grain, and you pop that in somebody, they're fucking done for. That will explode on impact out of a 16-inch barrel. That'll explode on impact out of your 11.5-inch barrel, bro. That bitch right there is singing, buddy. That is not what I would want hit with. .77 grain is the best, hands down. The Match King or the Black Hills. Hey, I hope you're getting shit ready, Reloader. Cause, yeah. As soon as you are, it's on, brother. Well, Mr. Mendez, that's the thing. If your gun will run cheap ammunition, you're in pretty damn good shape with good ammo. So, that's why if I get a gun that will actually shoot shitty ammo, if I know it'll shoot shit ammo, then it'll shoot good ammo. Where the hell is my 9mm bullets at? I could have swore. Aha, hell, I do got some bullets to play with. Never mind, I forgot I had these, dude. Hell yeah, I can shoot that 350 Legend suppressed. I forgot I had a box of these target and practice rounds. They're 145 grains, but it still should quieten it down pretty damn good. Oh yeah, we still got a whole brand new box of these bitches. What up, AT? I got to find my damn box of 9mm. I know for a damn fact I've got a box. A brand new damn box of 9mm. They was just play rounds, but I'm pretty happy to have a set of RCBS 4570 dies. That's gonna be pretty damn cool. You want an aftershock. I've seen those, bro, but they seem pretty badass. My uncle just gave me this 930 Mossberg Tactical for my birthday, so I'm pretty happy about that shit. I'm pretty lucky. I'm lucky I got such a good family and an uncle that cared enough about me to do that for me, man. It means a lot to me. More than the old fucker knows, but we try not to get too much into that mushy shit. That is a Zastava M70 Z-Pap, Mr. Lone Wolf. Please double tap your screen and please hit the subscribe button, guys. Everyone really counts and helps us out a whole lot. And we are trying to grow, but they are not making it easy on us, guys. I know I got a brand new box of damn 9mm somewhere. I just gotta find it, man. Hey, thank you, user. She's doing okay, bro. You're happy you bought lots of 22. Well, right now is the time to get stuff, guys. If you can and you can afford it, I would get bullets, I would get ammo, I would get powder. And I actually do have a coupon code for RCBS and Hodgdon Powder Company, folks. So, I can save your ass some money. That's the cool thing, is I can actually save you some money. I found my box of Magtex. Hell yeah. We got some videos we got to film up tomorrow. Why didn't you holler at me? I would have got up and done that for you. I'm proud of you for getting up, though, and doing it yourself. I love you. Sorry, y'all. I was getting Mama's ass. She got up without me knowing. Lone Wolf, I need some of them bitches, bro. Help me out, player. 6'5" Grendale at Sportsman's Warehouse. Hell yeah. Hey, they're awesome. I got me some Tannerite. Ooh, be careful with that shit, bro. And hey, Ramboni, be careful with that damn Korean 5.56, bro. That shit is loaded super, super hot. Somebody gave you a bunch of reloading stuff? Well, as long as it's good and you like it and it shoots good, but just be careful, man, and listen to each shot. Just make sure it's not super loud or super quiet. But, Mr. David, it is very therapeutic. It is fun to go out and kill a deer. Dude, you don't know how many bullets I've loaded now. And my uncle, my cousins, my little bitty cousins have taken my bullets and killed bears, deers, hogs. And that shit is so fulfilling. Like, it's so fulfilling, man. People laugh about that. Ha ha ha. What's so fulfilling? I took and made something with my own hands that is just as good as a machine can make it, if not better, with my own hands. Oh, that X-Tac's some good shit. Well, damn, Lone Wolf, let me know where you at, bro. I'm right next to the Appalachians in Tennessee. Just hit me up on an email, dude. I'm not very, very far. Mountain City. Don't know where that's at, but I'll figure it out. Mama, you ever heard of Mountain City, Tennessee? You ever heard of Mountain City, Tennessee? Uh, your Arby sandwich is laying there on your thing. Boy, I don't know what the hell it is ever since she's got out of the hospital, bro. She's been about some baked taters, by God. She wants her baked tater. Near Bristol? Well, I ain't but about an hour, maybe an hour and a half away from Bristol. Mr. Miller, I know what that feels like, sir. To have to start all over again. I feel you on that, my friend. Yeah, trust me, she needs to put some damn weight back on, dude. She looks like an Ethiopian. Well, she did. I mean, literally, she lost all of her leg muscles, her damn arm muscles, everything. Poor old thing laid in that fucking bed for a month and a half. That's fine. She just, she fought, man. That's the cool thing about it is she fought with the good Lord's help and walked out the other side. A lot of people don't. There's a reason the good Lord kept her around. Joe, yeah, this is my first business I've ever run, so it's going to be. What kind of business you got, brother? And thank you, Lone Wolf. Please subscribe, guys. Residential maintenance. Air conditioning mostly, but I'm doing garage doors too. You need to get you a fucking pressure washer and pressure wash people's houses too. I've been thinking very seriously about doing that. I've got me a generator and I've got me a pressure washer. And I've thought about going to these people's houses and pressure washing their driveway or pressure washing their house or some shit like that. It would be pretty cool and it pays pretty good too. Yeah, by God. I'm thinking, what's up, AA Ron? I'm thinking very seriously about SBR and that while it's $0. Because you know, as soon as them damn Democrats get in there, they're going to reverse all that shit. Sorry to hear that, Ramboni. Well, see, my uncle and his friend actually have a mowing business in Asheville, North Carolina. And, like, they go to a bunch of these rich ass motherfucker subdivisions and they mow their yards and shit. And I've thought about asking them if maybe I could tag along with them with that and ask them if they would like their stuff pressure washed. Because, hell, some of them would like their siding pressure washed. You can't never tell. You make some good money doing stuff like that. This YouTube stuff, I mean, $200 or $300 a month is about what I get on here, and that's if people's generous. And that's kindly what I've got to go on and stuff like that. I love doing this YouTube stuff, man, and I really want to do it full time. But the money's got to be there, you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, totally, dude. That's all you've got to do is know the right person and the right place. And that's the thing. They've got that network already covered. Fuck you doing, Tupac? Tupac, Tupac, Tupac. You said okay, had to check. I didn't see what else you wrote. Well, see, that's what happened to my Uncle Buck. He had diabetes really bad his whole life. It was horrible. The poor old feller had to take shots his whole damn life and stuff like that. Well, he had went hunting and he didn't feel good at all. I talked to him on the phone, and he wasn't one of them where he was like, hey, I love you, stuff like that. He was just like, okay, bye. That was just him. That's who he was. That's how he was. Well, what was so funny and strange, man, was during that conversation of him telling me, hey, I don't feel good, shit like that, he was just acting funny. You know, I could tell that something was wrong. Like bad wrong. And come to find out, he had had a massive stroke. And anyways, he had got home and had that stroke, and it scared him so bad that he went into cardiac arrest, and his sugar shot up over 1,000. And when it did, it sent him into cardiac arrest. Well, he was up and talking. See, that's when we was out in Texas working on power lines, and we wasn't here. I talked to him on the phone, man. That motherfucker knew he was gonna die, and he told me he loved me. When he hung up the phone, he said, I don't feel good. I called him. He had went on a big hunting trip. And it was so weird, bro. I remember it like it was yesterday. He was just like, man, I don't feel good at all. I said, well, go to the doctor, damn it. I'm going to lay here and sleep. I'll be all right. What's up, Joe? If I had to choose one pistol, it'd be the Glock 23. Well, Actus, that's what that is, but it's a 357 SIG. I'm alright, Mr. Simba. How you doing? But yeah, what had happened was he had a massive stroke and his sugar spiked up over 1,000, and it sent him into cardiac arrest, and he would have been paralyzed for the rest of his life. And the good Lord just seen fit to take him on out of this world, because I know him. We would have had to have watched him. He would have snuck somewhere and blowed his brains out. And that's just being real and truthful and honest with you guys as I can be. There's just some people you know that they're not going to live that way. And he's one of those people where he never would have lived that way, bro. He would have fucking shot himself. So the good Lord just went ahead and decided to take him on out of here. Dude, I didn't know people have cured diabetes with chlorine dioxide. I learned this recently. Well, I don't know if it would have cured what he had, bro. Literally, he had to take shots and shit every single day of his life. He had to wake up and shoot himself in the belly, the ass, the leg, somewhere. Like, he actually had to fucking stab himself every day. What's up, Outdoor? Yeah, I need a cough drop. I got a sinus infection. I'll be alright. I'll make it. Hit that subscribe button, Mr. Wrestling. Help us out, please. Help our channel grow. Yeah, I'm like you, Ramboni. There's no way I could get up and stab myself every fucking day. I just couldn't do it. I'm starting to get over this shit now. It's been like a 24 or 48 hour deal. I just had a damn little sinus infection or something. It's just where it's been so hot and cold here recently. Hell, it's went from the negative temperatures to 70 degrees back to the damn cold. Anybody would get sick from that shit. Anyhow, guys, please double tap your screens. Please hit the damn subscribe button. Everyone counts and helps us out so very much. I'm so thankful for all of you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Diabetes is rough. My lady had to take vitamin shots because of her kidney disease. Keeping my charcoal in my damn house from now on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nyah, 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 nyah. Well, Ramboni, that's kindly what's happened to me. There's a couple of times I've sucked in and spit it out, and it's been blood. So that's what's telling me that it's a sinus infection. But I'm about over the shit. I've not felt too awful bad. It's just been aggravating. You know how that shit is. Pretty soon that shit'll break, but hopefully it don't get no worse. What's up, Bruce? Well, I've got some Mucinex. I've thought about taking one of them bitches. I've got some Mucinex here, man. I've thought about taking one of them. It's Mucinex Maximum Strength, Rapid Plus Clear Pain, Headache, and Mucus Congestion. Each caplet contains guafostin 200 mgs and acetaminophen 325. I'm wondering if I should take one or two. Oh no! Don't tell me what to do, old woman. But I will listen. Let's take one of these bitches and see if they help. These are fucking horse pills, bro. Ball sack. I gotta walk all the way back in here now. Oh, Mucinex. They say that Mucinex is some pretty good shit. What up, guy? What up, ninja? No, that's a mucolytic for mucus. That's not your issue. Yes, sir, Aaron. I've seen that. That Rock Island's pretty badass. An eighth of mushrooms? Well, hell yeah. The bill's in the mail. I'm alright, Mr. Willie, man. I've been better, brother, but hell. Your reloader comes in tomorrow, now you gotta get some brass and dies and all that shit. Hell, hey, dude, use my RCBS code. I'm telling you, get you some RCBS dies. Buy once, cry once, dude. Get the good stuff. Now, I'm not saying that Lee dies are not good because they'll work. Don't ever let anybody kid you. But if you want the good stuff, I would go with the RCBS. RCBS is actually sending me a set of the Matchmaster dies, the 308 and the 6.5 Creedmoor. We're going to be trying those out on the turret press. We may actually try it on the Progressive just to see how it works, but yeah. I've got a coupon code, guy, to where you can save like 10% or something. What's up, Arky? I try to be a good old boy. Please hit that subscribe button, man. How long do these dies last? How many rounds can you press? As many. What's up, Focus? How you doing, brother? You can listen. If you take care of your dies and your press, they will last you generations. I'm talking fucking generations, not. It will last you your lifetime, your kid's lifetime, and probably your great grandchildren's lifetime. That is the or that's the JK Armament RCX 30, and it sounds good as hell on that 308, dude. Really and truly, it does. I love it. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with getting your damn tags. Well, congratulations, Mr. Mendez. That's not an easy feat, my friend. Hell yeah, Ramboni. Well, I don't drink. That's I've never been much of a big drinker. Now, don't get me wrong, I will take a shot every now and again, but it's got to be a special occasion, and I only drink certain stuff. I will drink Crown Black, Crown XO Reserve, regular Crown. I like Maker's Mark. 1800 tequila is good for a shot. Mm, that's about it. Kicking Chicken 101. Oh yeah, I do like Sugar Land Shine. Apple Rye from Mark and Digger. Now that's some good shit, guys. If you ever get a chance to try that, get you a jar. You will absolutely love that shit. Buffalo Trace. I've never tried any of that, but people say they like or say that it's good. Nah, man, I'm not no angel. I'm far from that shit, trust me. Now, I love God and I believe in God and I try to live and walk right, but we all stumble off the path from time to time. Well, Ramboni, I'm one of those type of people that I believe in equal lefts and equal rights and equal lefts. Uh, if they stand there and punch me in my face like a man, I'm gonna slap the shit back out of them like one. Now, I'm not saying that to be proud of it or nothing like that, but I'm not getting hit and beat by anybody. I don't give a fuck who it is. And listen, I've always lived my life that way, bro. Like, I don't fuck that shit. Hell yeah, Johnny. I feel you on that, brother. Please subscribe, man. But I don't know why. I've just always been one of those type of people where I am one of the most I hate being around drunks. I hate it. That's why I said, hey, I will take a shot. Celebration. Hell, I may even take two if it's a special celebration. Uh, when I went on a cruise to the Bahamas, I took and hell, I was ordering. It's called a kiss on the lips off of Carnival Cruises, and I was getting that bitch made with a double shot of Bacardi 151. And I would sit and drink them bitches all day long. I'm not a big drinker, but I sure as hell like that shit. I like me some good old apple pie moonshine. Now that's some good shit. Well, that's why I hate being around fucking drunks, dude. You can almost guarantee there's gonna be a fight. The stupid motherfucker's gonna sit and tell you their whole life story like I give a shit. Uh, yeah, it's just one of them deals. I hate being around fucking drunks. I've never ever liked it and I never will. I had several man beaters in my life. I never struck, but they cost me money and teeth. Are you a lady, Ramboni? Trying to help my one buddy out. Man, about the only friend I got left, and he won't stop. That everyday drinking shit. Listen, man, they some people you just can't help. Well, that's me. I'll have a drink every once in a blue moon. Like, I'm talking about once a year, maybe, if that. I'll go years without drinking. Well, that's just you getting drunk, stock investor. Damn, that sucks, Johnny. I even done cocaine one time for about 7 years. Hey, listen, that's why I'm saying, y'all, I've not been no angel my damn self. But I was lucky enough to walk out the other side a different man, and I walk a different path now. All the people that I thought were my friends weren't my friends, folks, and they'll never be your friends. They're just there for the party, and if you've got money and can buy them drugs, then they're your friends. If you can't, that's as soon as they disappear like a fucking pack of coyotes. when you shoot one of them. But I got lucky and got out of everything before all that fucking fentanyl started rolling in. I got very, very lucky, bro, and was smart enough to read the room. That's the thing, man. You've got to be smart enough to read the motherfucking room and understand, hey, this is going a bad direction and we need to change this shit. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. A lot of people's not that smart. But don't get me wrong, it's good times and it's fun while you're doing it. But there comes a time when you gotta grow up and get off of that shit and quit. You just got to quit, bro. Them pain pills ain't no joke either. They'll grab a hold of your life real quick, fast, and in a hurry, too. Yeah, that's the thing. It's all fun and games until one day you wake up and you have nothing. You've lost everything you've got. And then you've got to start all over again. And then you've got to go back to the people that you've hurt and look them in their face. And you've got to admit to yourself that you have a problem. That's one of the biggest things, is admitting to yourself defeat. That's the only way that somebody's going to get clean and stay clean, is they have to admit defeat. You have to admit that this has me and it kicked my ass and it's got a hold of me. Trust me, I had to come to that realization my damn self. And for the longest time, it was hard to talk about this stuff to people. And it was one of those deals where it breaks your heart to have to admit that you fucked up. But everybody does at the end of the day. Hey, Ron, that was my choice. What you just said, that was my choice, brother. I don't know if you see right there or not. I'll never look down on anybody with a problem, my friend. Never ever. When I tell you fuckers I've been there, I've been there. But I have no problems admitting that I fucked up. I had a problem. It was me, completely, totally. And I had to surrender myself to that fact. But that's me now. I am now addicted to tattoos and guns and shit. So, that's me, Mr. Steve. That was me, Mr. David, from about 18 to 25. I went ham stupid as fuck. I was fine. I was pretty fucking stupid, man. But on that same hand, to admit defeat is pretty hard. Damn, I'm glad I got this. Awesome. This is an old ass book, but this is a Winchester. I need to get a hold of Winchester and see if they won't send me a new one of these. I wonder if you can get one. There's a 4440 load. What the hell? 416 Rigby. Holy shit. A 760, no. A 300 grain Barnes bullet at 2,800 feet a second. Holy shit. 308, 300 mag, 300 short mag, 300 Weatherby, 30 Remington, 308. Terran Tactical Sandwiper Gen 3 AR Palmetto State. Hell yeah, Z. Please hit that subscribe button, man. Help us out. Help our channel grow. We're trying. We're trying our best, folks. 30-30, 30 carbine. I'm trying to find the 300 blackout loading. 243, 270, 22, 250. Come on, you bastard. I know these fuckers have got a new book out they have to have. Rifle data, pistol data. There's some shotgun loading. 454, 10 millimeter auto. Hell yeah, David. There's a 45 Smith & Wesson Schofield. 45 Glock Auto. That's the 45 Gap. 480 Ruger. 460 Smith & Wesson Magnum. WST powder. Lots of folks are starting to reload. I just read history books these days. War of Roses. Hornady and Spear, so many good ones. I have them all. Well, I'm trying to. I got some of the 200 grain Winchester bullets. The open tips. I really would like to reload for those. I may try to see if. Well, I bet since fucking Hodgson took them over. See, this is a manual from 2006. I'd love to have them AA hulls that's in that press. That's an actual progressive shotgun reloader. See, guys, you can get all these new manuals on your phone, and yes, you can download them, you can do all that shit, but if something were to happen and all electronics get fried, then what are you left with? Nothing. So your ass better be smart enough to have the paper books and more books to be able to do that stuff. No Mercy, mine started carrying them too. I do have the uh, Hodgdon's. I've got a Hodgdon's and an RCBS code that it'll save you guys 10 or some 10-15% or some shit like that. I forget. We'll have to ask Reloader, but anyways, I can save you all money off powder and bullets, or powder and reloading equipment. You can always burn. Oh, that's badass, Johnny. What kind you got? Oh shit, AA Ron. Capone, what's happening? Please, guys, double tap your screen and hit the subscribe button if you're new. Everyone counts and helps us out a whole lot. So please take that time to double tap your screen and hit that damn subscribe button. We're trying to grow, folks, and it helps us out tremendously. So take that second and see if you can help us out. Let's see here. That's the 4570. That's the mouth opening die. I need to get these other ones and make sure that they are. Oh, yep, there we go. That's the 4570 shell holder. We're going to put that right there. Where is the other 4570 die at? We need to get all those damn dies together. Views have been okay, Capone. Not the best, but pretty good for the most part. A couple full of 20 gauge. Well, I've got a 20 gauge press, man. And trust me, I can put out a bunch on that little bitty mech. That's a mech 600 Junior or some shit. I forget what it's called. See, that's the cool thing about this turret press, guys, is I have two different calibers loaded on here right now. I can load 357 SIG and 7.62 by 39. I can seat the bullets. I can crimp them down. I can do whatever really needs to be done, which is pretty damn cool, if you ask me. I like that, being able to do whatever we need to do and get it over with. I need to load up some of these 124 grain full metal jackets for his 357 SIG and see what's up. I've actually got the other 357 SIG dies in the progressive press. Oh yeah, brass is going to be your big cost. I've actually got a good guy that you can get brass from. Really, really good dude. He helps out the channel a lot. Yes sir, AT, I need a damn good shiny Leopold or Weaver. I really do. donations, sir. We take donations. This is a self-funded channel. We are poor. We're not loaded like the rest of these channels, nor does our family own gun shops and shit like that. I would love to have an end like that, but it just ain't meant to be, and it is what it is. I'm pretty sure that is a damn 3-die set on that 4570. Where the hell? Okay, that's not correct. There we go, that's for the 357 SIG. Ken, you're going quiet. Why am I quiet? A no scope don't look right on an old rifle to me. That Browning BLR is pretty badass, man. Get closer to the mic. Word. Hello. Midnight Ribs sound pretty good. Hell yeah. Get you some midnight ribs. There we go, 4570 government. That's the bullet seating die. We're going to put these back in their box and put them up. I've got these Hornady lock and load deals that I really don't need no damn more. I've got the Progressive. Is that a Belgian made brownie? Model BLR caliber 243 only. Hang on just a second and I'll have to spin you around. I'm pretty sure this is one that's made in Japan. Yep, made in Japan. But this is an old one. I can tell you that much. Guys, I do know for a fact that this is an old Browning. I know without a shadow of a doubt that gun's at least 40 years old, if not more. Hell yeah, Ramboni. Them 243s are bad as a motherfucker. How many dies do I recommend for one caliber? It just depends on how many reloaders that you've got. If you've got 2 reloaders, I suggest having 2 sets of dies because you can have one person on one machine loading and one person on another machine loading. And then you can really pump out some rounds. If you think about it, if you can do 600 rounds per hour on that one, and then this turret press is about half as fast as that, well, at that point you're going to be putting out at least 900 rounds per hour. So, yeah. Pretty badass, if I do say so my damn self. But I do suggest getting at least one good set of dies. And don't get me wrong, guys. I've got, if you look, when I told you don't put down on Lee dies, I've got a set of RCBS's and I've got a set of Lee dies. I've got both. So, yeah. Really and truly, if you think about it, you are just setting yourself up for success if you have more than one set of dies, is the way I think about that. Damn, man, you let the tablet die, ma. Where's the charger at? But that's kind of the way I feel on that one. It's not common for dies to break, but I have had it to happen. I've had it to happen with the RCBS, which the dies don't break, it's the decapping pin. That's one thing that you better have on hand and handy is decapping pins. Actually, that's something I need to get RCBS to send me is a bunch of decapping pins and decapping rods. That would be something cool to give out to my viewers. For like my members, give away some decapping pins because there's a lot of you guys reload and stuff and you could use them. Get them to send me a big box of them bitches. But no, it's always smart to have a backup. I mean, because trust me, anything can happen at any time when you're reloading. It just is what it is, and there's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes it's your fault, and then there's sometimes shit just happens. I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of like Forrest Gump says. What happens, Chet? It's always smart, man, to have extra. Extra powder, extra shell holders, extra dies. But it's a must have. It's a must have to have extra decapping pins because them damn things may last 1,000 rounds. They may last 10,000 rounds. Then again, it may not last 10 rounds. It just depends on what caliber you're reloading. But that would have to be the most common thing to break, is what I would say, is a decapping pin. So, that's just my opinion on that. It's like an arsehole. Everybody's got one. Oh. Anyways, guys, please double tap your screens. Please hit the subscribe button. Whew. Head roll up and park in the middle of the road halfway up the hill and block the road so no one else could get my cases. Hell yeah, David, my precious. Hell, hey, I'm the same way about nickel brass, bro. If I see somebody leaving that shit, it's mine. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna see if we can't get hell, we'll restart real quick and see if we can't get some more viewers in here. We'll be right back. Please subscribe though and be looking for our new stream. It'll be up in just a second.